Beautiful day, friends. How are you? This is a video in response to John Levi's videos that he's done the past 2 weeks. He's done a really good job of showing these old maps that appear to be, it doesn't appear to be, he's doing a great job showing different large cities in America and Northern America that have been around much longer than, even say America itself. He's done just a fantastic job. And this last video he did just last night, he shows again the city of Norumbega. And it's Norumbega in Virginia. And he's showing the rivers, and it's leading to, in his opinion and the way he explains it, it's probably a really good chance that it's Washington, D.C. And Washington, D.C. has got a grid city layout that is, well, let's just say older than horse and buggy. And possibly, and in my opinion, absolutely, much older than America itself by who knows how long. But it's quite an extraordinary achievement for it to have been done just a few hundred years ago if we go by the history that they give us of what it was like just a few short hundred years ago. Now, when we look at the word Norumbega, John Levi was pointing out how Norum B was in a little bit larger of a print than Ega. And it rang a bell because I've done so many videos and I've been trying to show and teach how English, the newest language in the world, which is worldwide now, is a witchcraft language created by witches to, and the evil, the fallen angels, to cast spells and keep the people in a witchcraft spell. And I've done many, many, many videos and years of explaining this so that when he showed that, it just stuck out like a sore thumb. So when I went ahead and mirrored the word Norumbega backwards, it was very easy and clear to see that Ega, which he was talking about, is actually the word age. And when we talk about history, we talk about the age of, let's say, like right now in this new age thing, the age of Aquarius or the Roman age or so the age. Now, what was so funny about, it's not funny, it's just, I don't know what other words to use. The age be Muron. Muron happens to be in the Bible. It is, when it's translated, it is translated as, let's see, I've got a couple things I want to show here. Let's see, I need new technology. It'd be nice to be able to have the ability to do these classes with a little bit more technology. But it is what it is, and I'm very grateful to be able to do this with the equipment that I have now. So we've got Norumbega mirrored is the age of Muron. And when you go and look at the word Muron, it means ointment or perfume of mirth. And this ointment and Muron has a Strong's number from the Bible of G3464. Bless you, piggy. And this is the Strong's number for ointment. And it is in the Bible talking about the ointment that is put on Jesus by Mary. Mary being the sister of Lazarus, who Jesus rose from the dead. And when we go and think of it as the age of ointment being in Washington, D.C., again, I am going off of the map that John Levi was showing us, which really started to strike me funny because it's from Washington, D.C. This is where all of our laws and rules for America are done. And it's not even a part of America. It's in America, but it's the District of Columbia. America was discovered by Christopher Columbus, which I did a whole videos and lesson on, and also on the word Columbia I've already done backwards and videos on. And when I started thinking about this, because we're talking about John Levi's map going to this place, and it's the age of ointment, it really started to make things click for me. Now, when I go and look at old maps of when Jesus was around, I started noticing, like, here we go, Mesopotamia, IA, Assyria, IA, Babylonia, IA, Chaldea, IA, Syria, IA. Oh, let's go down here. Ethiopia, IA, Arabia, IA, Parthia, IA. Does it start to be like a little bit more than just a coincidence, do you think? Arabia, IA. Some of these I might accidentally repeat more than once. Persia, IA. Samaria, IA. Oh, let's go back here. A little bit more. Archaea, IA. Macedonia, IA. What is this? Berithia, IA. Cappadocia. I'm slaughtering these words. Excuse me for not being able to pronounce these old countries and cities. IA. Again, we got this Syria, IA. Lycia, IA. Pamphylia, IA. Phrygia, IA. What is this? Pisidia, IA. Caria, IA. Lydia, IA. Thelyria, Rithia, IA. Germania, IA. Samatria, IA. Calia, IA. Reticatia, IA. Hispania, IA. Mediterranea, IA. Is it just a coincidence? IA. IA. And then how come in our country, America, we are run by a place that's not even a city in America, but it's Columbia, IA. Is it just me, or does it seem that that's kind of weird? Do we have a bunch of other California, IA? I'm trying to think off the top of my head of cities of IA. I was surprised I thought of California, because I can't think of a lot of different cities and states with IA. Oh, Hawaii, IA. Anyways, so I just found it quite interesting that when we take John Levi's, I'll put some pictures on the tweet, because I'm taking this video and tweeting it. And then I will put below it the pictures of the maps that he's showing of Norumbega. But like I say, when we sit there and put it backwards, the age, we know that our American history is a lie. We know that all these buildings could not have been built at the same time when they tell us they were. These cities that were founded, they were literally founded. The Freemasons, they were given these Mason buildings free. But these rulers, these people that have had this money forever and ever. So if I'm not careful, I'll try to I'll get too far strong instead of sticking to the point. My 10 minutes is up. I want to say God bless you, my friends. God bless the world. God bless America, no matter how old or young it is. And God bless Piggy and I.